Good day and thank you for joining me for another 5-minute video. As usual, I like to try to make the fifth video a reflection or summary type video. So this will be, as I've titled them, a self-check video. So we've been going over the books of the Bible, giving a general introduction, just so when you read it, you know what to expect, and that will allow you to gain so much more out of the book. And I'm hoping this will help you, or if you know somebody who may be able to make good use of it as well, just share it with that person because it's good to be able to understand the Bible when you read it. And that is exactly what these videos are meant to be doing. Now, the Old Testament, I'm hoping to be able to go through both the Old Testament and the New Testament to finish all of them. Just giving a short introduction. Now, the Old Testament is divided into 4 major sections, and you'll generally find the fourth one divided into 2 further sections. So first you have the Pentateuch, which is the first 5 books of the Bible. We've currently gone through 4. There's one more that we're still to cover, and that will be the Pentateuch. That's Genesis to Deuteronomy. And then from Joshua to Job, those are called the history books, because if you look at them, they give a kind of a general history of Israel, as in what started happening to them up till a certain point. And then from there we have the wisdom books. That's from Psalms to Ecclesiastes. These are considered the wisdom books because they deal with wisdom, giving wisdom, and how general living. And then from there we have the prophets. That is from Isaiah to Malachi. Now the prophets is divided further into 2 parts. That's the major prophets and the minor prophets. The major prophets are the first 5, Isaiah to Daniel, and then the rest of them are referred to as the minor prophets. Now they're called major because the books are longer, and the others are called minor because the books are shorter. Not because anyone is more important than the other, all of them are equally important, but the major books are longer and the minor ones are shorter. That's the reason they're called that. So yeah, that is basically it. And if you actually have a good grasp of which books fit where, it makes it much easier when you're making references or when you're thinking about something that happened in the Bible. You know, somebody starts talking this story, you're able to think, oh, this fits at this part of the Bible, and this is what was happening to Israel. And, you know, it just glues so much better together. So that is why I'm sharing this. And yeah, I wanted to suggest, if possible, I know there are charts out there which have been made to show these divisions. I may try to find one and put a link. But yeah, those kinds of things are very much helpful. So we will be doing a general introduction. We're not trying to get too specific with it. Just a general introduction, and if you need specifics, as I said, you can add in the comments and I'll just get into some of that. Now, something I wanted us to consider as well, I pulled out some verses from the New Testament. We make those divisions of the Old Testament, but in the New Testament, in New Testament times, and I'll give you some verses, they refer to the Old Testament as the law and the prophets. If you look at Luke 16:16, also in the same chapter, verses 29 and verse 31. And then if you'll also consider John 1:45. So Luke 16, this is where we find the rich man and Lazarus. And basically the rich man was asking Abraham, please send Lazarus to go and tell my brethren of what is waiting for them in the future. They need to do much better than they're currently doing in life. And then Abraham said, well, they have Moses and the prophets, basically referring to the Old Testament. And the Old Testament, if you consider Galatians 3 verses 24 and following, I would go to verse 27. It tells us that the Old Testament prepares us for the New Testament, or for the coming of Christ. Christ came and gave his law, the New Testament. So the Old Testament prepares us for the New Testament. And that is what the Jews had, and they were supposed to have an understanding of. But they had another idea altogether. The one in John, the verse I gave, John 1:45, Philip goes and says to Nathanael, "We have found him who Moses wrote in the law and the prophets." So you see, that's what they called the Old Testament. And yeah, I just wanted to share some of that extra information. And maybe now when you read that phrase, you will know exactly what they're referring to. I hope you enjoy your Bible studies and this video has been helpful to you. Thank you.